Hello everybody and welcome back to Getting Wrecked and Slay the Spire. So we are playing as the Silent and we got a really weird situation here because we got potions after each combat and we also got alchemize, gaining a random potion from the last boss, and I have no idea what that will end up giving us. And I have to check my deck because I haven't played for a while, so the deck is all over the place. Good to know. I think we should aim for a store because we have all this income. So we could go on the left side. Let's do a bunch of fighting. It can be interesting. So we'll keep to the left. We have Looter and Mugger, both will do damage, both will steal our gold. Let's see what we can get from Alchemize. Weak potion, right? Might as well use it. And then I think we will attack this one. Make him weak as well. And then we could either block twice or use footwork and defend. I think that's just better because that's 8 block. We're going to take a bit of damage. Yeah. Right. They're just attacking us all the time. How rude. We need to start doing damage, otherwise we will just start losing money instead. We have no poison and this guy is going to flee really soon. So if we want to actually get our money back, we need to focus him down. So we take even more damage. Is this worth it for money? I don't know. It's not even sure that we would be able to bust through this, but it shouldn't be that difficult in my opinion. Do with quick slash and strike. That guy's going to run away with our gold for sure. There's no way we can go through all those hit points. That's too bad. Not like we have a bunch of damage either, so... Not the perfect start. We are lacking damage in our deck. We're not going to lack potions though. That's interesting. Do we need card draw? Because acrobatics sure it costs energy, but it is a way for us to get a bunch of cards. It's a way for us to go through our bad cards faster, in a way. Prepared is also pretty nice, especially if you upgrade it. But let's go with acrobatics. We need some kind of card draw. Let's see what you can do. So, kunai, if you play 3 attacks, we gain 1 dexterity, that's pretty good. Get card when we lose HP, or play power to get a random card to cost 0. I think we start with removing basic... maybe not strike, let's remove defend. Let's take a look here. Blind, secret weapon. None of these are super interesting. I could use caltrops, getting damage block or damage return, like, and then build a strong defensive deck. That's an option. Let's go with getting dexterity from playing a lot of attacks. And we will get caltrops, and we will try to make some way for us to actually produce a bunch of block and use damage return to deal with any enemies. In max HP, lose 14 hit points. Well, it's better than getting a curse. Not the best altar I've seen. I forgot to read it. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, this guy has plated armor, so he will gain 14 block each turn. But every time we deal HP damage, we will remove one of these charges. And I'm feeling really rusty in this game. So the first question is, can we even break through all of this? Yeah. We can. And then we'll just play Survivor. Get a bunch of block. I also have a block potion we might want to use. Alchemize, sure. Deal 10 damage to all enemies, so that's an AoE we might want to use another time. We want to take a bunch of damage, so let's drink the block potion. Now, block potions doesn't work with dexterity, it's only from block or block from cards. We use the knee for extra energy next turn. Don't even have to play our strikes because we can't get through his HP. Not that you have anything else to do. We could retain, I guess. At least damage from the poison will go through his armor. So. Okay, do we want to play caltrops? I mean, what we could do is just play defensively, and he will die from poison sooner or later. He will use frail though, so we will have a hard time to get enough defend to actually not take damage. And he also has a heal here. I think this is the heal. So need to keep that in mind. This is the slowest fight ever. That's what you get sometimes in this game. Fly knee again. It will not even go through his defense, so if we really want to, we can just not play it. Nothing like that. So we will get one free shield each turn, which might be what we need to actually get through his freaking armor. So yeah, we have a bit of a weak sauce deck, to say the least. But he should be dead now, so it's fine. I don't want to know how much damage we took. Right. Piercing Whale. All enemies lose 6 strength. Skewer. Spend all energy, deal 7 damage per energy. Or Deadly Poison Plus. Let's use Deadly Poison Plus, since it's already upgraded. These two guys are immune to our first debuffs. That's rude. Poison counts as a debuff, so that will actually remove that pretty quickly. Explosive. Weak. Ah. 8. Defend. We're getting low on hit points. So we removed his debuff immunity, and we will most likely just block. Is that all? Is that really everything we'll do all the time here? I guess so. That's how we roll with this block, or this deck. We'll just defend as much as we can and use Noxious Fuse and Caltrops to kill anything. This guy won't attack, this guy will attack for 20. And weaken him. Is a little bit better. Dazed and confused. Can we kill him? Not really. We can do 12 damage plus 3, that's 15. So yeah, we can't kill him this turn. So we'll just give this guy the poison, because that would go through his armor. Play this. No reason to get some chivs this late in the game. I guess we could use explosive potion to kill this guy. That's more or less like having 8 extra hit points. So 8 extra hit points for a potion. I think that's fine. And we got some energy potions. If we manage to just defend, we should survive this. Oh well, he should die. This is the last attack he will do, and we can't get through 57 block. We'll just try to defend. It's too bad. Taking 8 more damage. So this deck leaves a lot to ask for. In my opinion, the Silent is a bit more difficult to play. It's about having a bunch of cards that you can cycle through quickly. That's why you have all of these discard and draw cards that you want to be able to use. But we don't have the energy to use it. That's one part of the problem. Sure, we can use outmaneuver, get some extra energy. Let's go for a rest here and get some hit points back. So yes, this guy, the gremlin leader, has 2 mad gremlins. I'm pretty sure they were called angry gremlins before. Anyways, We don't want them to take any damage if they are not going to die, because they will get more and more strength as they do. I think we will use caltrops here. I think we will most likely use everything we can. Just use energy potion. I don't think deadly poison counts as an attack. Or if they take damage. I don't think this will make them hit harder. I don't think. Well, we definitely want to get some kind of defense. That's enough. Play this. Yeah, he didn't get any extra damage. Not from the reflect either, the thorns. Oh, he buffed their damage, so that's rude. Now this fight is a lot of AoE, or requires a lot of AoE, so let's get Noxious Fumes up and running. And we deal with this guy. Well, it depends what we draw, so... Use well-laid plans. We'll neutralize this guy. We're going to take a bunch of damage. I don't want to attack when they have the shield up. Not going to help us that much. We might just be dead this fight because the enemy leader is kicking our ass. Right, the first guy is dead. This guy will do some buffing and blocking. So we'll kill this guy. I think that's a no-brainer. Get some buffs, we will attack this guy. Get the strike. We're not done yet! Let's buff his strength. So he will do something unknown, that's usually he's just spawning more of his friends. And get a strength potion. I think we might as well use it this fight. And we will grab some shivs. And let's... I don't know if you want to really retrain these guys. Or if it just fills up our hand. We don't have that much card draw, so it doesn't really make that much difference. Buffing and defending again. Now the shield gremlin will defend some of his friends. Sneaky gremlin is just straight up damage, I think. Need to do 13 damage. Well, let's start with slash. Just to get a card draw. And we need to do 8 damage. We're getting a bunch of dexterity from playing all these cards. So we have a decent synergy with playing many cards because we have the strength from the potion and the dexterity from Kunai. Just backstab. Take a look. Can't really get anything interesting, so... If you just kill this guy, he will be defeated because the minions will just run away. We have a fat gremlin. He applies to weak with his attacks. Just In the big boy. Right. Elixir. Really bad potions. Lantern gaining 1 extra energy on the first round. It's decent, especially for the silence, since we have the extra card draw on the first round. Tools of the trade. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. I think that's a no-brainer. Slice is fine, but... I think we'll rest again. I want to upgrade the card, sure, but I feel like we have too weak of a deck. We can't play greedy. Tingsha. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to random enemy. Each card discarded. So that's what enables your discard deck archetype. Remove all strikes, obtain 5 bites. So, navigating an unlit street, you come across several hooded figures in the midst of a dark ritual. As you approach, they turn to you in an eerie unison. The tallest among them bears fanged teeth and extends a long pale hand toward you. Join us, sister, and feel the warmth of the spire. So you can get bites, which is really useful. They will heal you, and healing is really difficult to get by, so just replace our strikes with bites. The tall figure grabs your arm, pulls you forward, and sinks his fangs into your neck. You feel a dark force pour into your neck and course through your body. You wake up sometime later alone. Intense hunger passes through your belly. You must feed. Right. Then we don't need to rest here, we can just smith. Which is the most important card right now? Well... Zero cost alchemize. Let's do it. We are lacking in energy generation. So should we go for fight, shop, fight, or just a bunch of question marks here? Let's try the question marks. Find some potions. Let's see if we can discard these guys. Oh, I didn't have to do it before, I guess. Poison, explosive, fire potion. This has become a potion run. Cursed Tomb. In an abandoned temple you find a giant book, open, riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writings you are familiar with. Right. I know what this is all about. And I think it's completely garbage for our deck. I think this is an artifact that will give you the ability that every attack you use, or the first attack that costs 2 energy each turn, will duplicate itself. Which is super strong, but since we don't have any attacks that cost 2 energy, we don't have any cards at all that cost 2 energy, I think it's a bit of waste, and in order to get it you will have to pick a bunch of reading, and that will cost more and more hit points. Now if we get this tomb, we could, or this relic, we could say, well, let's grab as many expensive cards as we can. They would like to have at least one 2 cost turn, or 2 cost card before using this. Right, venturing through a series of tombs, you are faced with a large sarcophagus, sarcophagus studded with gems. I really need to learn how to read freaking English. In the center of a circular room, you cannot make out the writing on the coffin, however. You do notice black fog seeping out from the side. Only 50% chance we get cursed, so YOLO. Easy. Whenever you obtain the curse, increase max HP by 6. Right. One more upgraded card here. What are we really lacking? We're lacking most of the... This is not a deck I'm that confident in. Let's go with Bane. We need some kind of damage. I would like to get some defenses, but to be fair, we have no defensive cards we can actually upgrade into something good. We'll have to use Bite in order to keep our hit points high. Right. So he's not going to take any damage from poisons for a while. Might as well play Backstab. Got dexterity from that. Not bad. These guys will steal our best cards. Most likely going to be Alchemize. And maybe Footwork or Noxious Fumes. Let's see if we can draw any one of those. We cannot. Oh, that's too bad. Well, maybe with this one. Damn it. We can kill them with this card, I guess. Of course, we could kill the minions to get our cards back. That's maybe something we will do. It depends what they steal. So Tools of Trade is something we would like to get. But yeah, Alchemize. I think we're fine with them stealing those things. Now we could destroy them anyways. But that's still quite a lot of hit points. Let's go Infinitive Blades. Get some energy for the next round. Not sure if we can have them alive all the time. Going to be a lot more damage we'll be taking from that. If he's blocking, we could say, well, let's go for the Alchemist's card. Yeah. Can wait with the explosive potion until he has no block. Now this guy will block anyways for him, most likely, so... The good thing is that we have 5 dexterity. That's about it. Right. Let's see, we need to do 7 damage, or we do 10, and then we can play Alchemize straight up. Might be better. Yeah, it might actually be worth it, I think. Play a Shiv just to get Alchemize one turn earlier. Nah, it's a waste. Let's just attack this guy instead. Need to do 5 more damage. Oops, that's a bit of a misclick. He's most likely going to do his super attack by now. Yeah, 51 damage. Well, can we get a weaken, please? That's not a weaken. Still though, we have a bunch of block. It's not enough though. It's not enough. We will just straight up die here. So if we want to survive, what we need to do is to grab neutralize here. Come on, acrobatics! Yeah, baby! Right, we are still alive. I think. I think we want to keep... we can grab fly knee because he will actually be stunned the next turn after his super attack. And if we can play 3 more attacks, we will be able to get even more dexterity. So. Now, do you want to use Tools of the Trade or do you want to use Bite? Just play Bite. Fine. You might need to defend. Might be the case. 26. So we could get lucky and get neutralized again. And we also have a bunch of defense, so... So do you want to defend twice? Could play 2 more attacks here. To get 1 more dexterity. I think we want to keep our defenses here. We should get weaken the next turn. Well, he's just buffing himself, so who cares? And we didn't even get the weaken, so... Right, well... I should have played the discard, because that would have dealt 3 damage to him. Not that it's matter that much. Neutralize, I think it's a no-brainer. Right, cool. I'm pretty sure we can just almost block all of this. Yeah, well... Can't get to the next block level, so... Oh, I forgot about that thing. The unceasing top. I think he'll be dead now, so we'll just let the applause commence. Regen potion, sure. And venom. Whenever you attack these unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. It's pretty good. Double ganger. Next turn, draw X cards and gain X energy. That's a pretty weird card. It's useful for some combinations, like if you know that you will have double damage the next turn, you could use double ganger to get bonus draw and energy the next turn. Deal 12 damage, discard all non-attack cards. So this is interesting because we have the Tincture that will deal 3 damage for every discarded card. So if we have a bunch of non-attack cards like defense, and some poison cards, this can do a bunch of damage. And Venom is just really good as well, but let's go with Unload. It's a discard, it's not an exhaust, so... Right, so we have the Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards you have in your deck, heal 2 extra HP whenever you enter a campfire. Right, so that's... we have 29 cards. Oh, it's fine. Not great, but it's a way to get HP back. And this is gain 1 extra energy each turn. Whenever you open a chest, obtain a curse. Didn't we have... yeah, whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. So we could have a synergy between these two. It's not a great synergy. I don't want to have curses, but we do have discards in our deck. We can get lucky and discard our curses. And then we have Snecko Eye. Draw 2 additional cards each turn. Start each combat confused. Confused will randomize the card cost. So that's really bad for us because we have a bunch of cheap cards. You only want the Snecko Eye if you have expensive cards. So, level 3, Beyond. I would say that we have no chance whatsoever to do this, but we will try. And I'm not sure about the curses either, if we should aim for... well, we have to get 1 more chest. It's not that bad. 1 extra curse. We could go somewhere where we can actually get to one of these merchants and remove it straight after. So. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye!